We're still looking at angles between 0 degree and 360 degree. We have looked at angles in the first quadrant and second quadrant, and here I want to look at angles in the third quadrant. Something of this sort. So here, see we have this as theta. Angles in the third quadrant, this is first, second, and third. So looking at angles in the third quadrant. And that angle lies between 180 degree and 270 degree. 180 degree. So we say that in that quadrant, A, S, T, and C, only tangent of angles positive here. We must note that. So how do we find angles that lies between 180 degree and 270? Say sine of angles, cosine of angles, and tangent of angles. Let's take, say, we're taking 220 degree. 220 degree. So how do we operate here? We find out that sine theta in this quadrant is simply minus sine 270 minus theta, because tan is positive in this quadrant, sine is negative. Then we have cos theta as minus cos 270 minus theta, because cos is negative here. Or we have tan theta is equal to tan 270 minus theta. In this quadrant, we see that only tan is positive in the third quadrant, so we simply subtract theta from 270. So any angle between, say, like 181 to, that falls in 181 to 269 will fit this description. So that's why we're taking 220. So if we take 220, how do I get sine 220? Sine 220 simply becomes minus sine 270 minus 220, and that gives me minus sine 270 minus 220 gives me 50. If I check my four tables, sine 50, that's 50 under 0, I have this as equal to minus 0.7660. So that cos 220 is simply equal to minus cos 270 minus 220, and that's equal to minus cos 50, and cosine 50 there using our tables gives us minus 0.6428. So we'll go on. Tan 220 simply becomes tan 270 minus 220, since only tan is positive in that quadrant, so that simply becomes tan 50. And what is tan 50? We have that as 1.192. So That's how to find angles in the third quadrant between 180 degree and 270 degree.